So this is the awesome footage that I got for my painting tutorial. Yeah, it's not that great. So I had to actually scrap my main video for this weekend. But instead of just not doing a video, I figured I should probably use it in some manner. So this is what I came up with. So the last month or so, month and a half, a few of the videos I've put out, I've experienced some what you could call growing pains, things you don't know if you don't know. Various things as far as how I get footage, what it looks like, audio. Today I just kind of wanted to go over my bad footage that I got over the week and what my plans are to move forward to try to avoid that kind of thing. It's pretty common to have growing pains when you're new to this kind of thing, so let's get into it. Welcome back to Guys Night Gaming, where we play games and build things. This week I was building a miniature. Well, I wasn't really building it. I printed him out, but I was painting him. I was going to do a tutorial on him, and I thought the footage was good. It looked good in my camera. I was going to just zoom in and get, close-ups of it. But when I went into post-production and started looking at the footage, I was like, wow, this is absolute garbage footage. I can't use this at all for a painting tutorial. So I'm going to use it for a different kind of video. Right now, my setup is my painting station is in my garage, which I built out to a studio for painting, playing games, shooting YouTube videos. And my little corner where you can see me at painting here, when I'm painting, it looks totally fine. But when I looked at the footage on my computer and zoomed in, it's just totally dark, and you can't really, the focus on it is really bad. I had planned on zooming in, but I don't have a 4K camera, so maybe that's not a good idea with something like this, because you really need to get in with, look at the brushwork, see the details and stuff. So that could be one of the issues. I'm sure it is. But also I have a behind the shoulder up above my head and pointing down, as you can see in the video here. That's not my ideal setup. What I really want is to have the camera right over my paint station. And I have a plan to set that up. I just haven't initiated that plan yet. Another issue with this footage is you can see, although the lighting seems fine when I'm painting, when I look at the footage, the lighting is very, very poor. It's dark, it's got like a yellowish hue, and some of that can be fixed in post-production, but it's not great footage to start with, and I don't think it'd be worthwhile considering the focus on the actual miniature and the paint strokes. You just can't tell what I'm doing. So in the end, I think a solution for this, until I get the equipment I think I need to make these painting tutorials, which I want to be a major part of my channel, better and actually useful, is I'm going to have to test out different stuff that I have on hand without purchasing a bunch of things right off the bat to make it work and make the footage look good. And then I'll have to recreate that setup every time I do a tutorial on painting or whatever. Because I'll be doing, I do videos on gaming in general, video games, lots of board games, tabletop RPGs, just that gaming hobby is what this channel is about, gaming with people. So we go into equipment. So right now I'm using a DSLR camera. It's a Rebel T6 Canon camera. I got it many, many years ago. Initially, I got it because I love to cook and I wanted to take pictures of food. I wanted to take pictures of when we go out on vacation and stuff like that. That was my initial objective with the camera, which I do sometimes, not as much as I used to. But that's what I have on hand to shoot with. I'm not going to go spend $2,000 on a camera for a new YouTube channel. And my phone it's not that great. That's what I'm shooting on right now because I don't want to get my camera all set up, and it's just a quick video. But my phone is not something I want to use as a major part of filming. So the other pieces of equipment that I'm going to need to make this really work, eventually I would like to talk while I'm painting, at least have some of that audio. Right now I paint and then I do voiceover over it. So I'll need a mic of some kind. I'm definitely going to need lighting to go over my painting because, as you can see in the footage, the lighting is very poor. I do have plans to get my computer screen hooked up to my DSLR so I can see what I'm actually seeing on my camera, and I can make adjustments from there while I'm painting, so that I know I'm in the right focus area of my camera. And I think that'll help a lot. I think overall I have a list of things that I need to get as far as equipment. I struggle with where I need to start. And I think I need to prioritize my videos and what kinds that I'm going to be pushing out and get equipment that is more tailored towards that kind of video. So if, for instance, if I'm going to focus more on mini stuff, then I need to get equipment that's going to facilitate that kind of video. I have a few miniature videos that I want to start doing here, and I have a Golden Demon video that I need, a series that I need to get rolling. That's coming up quick. So really, my main focus right now is getting my computer and my DSLR camera hooked up together so I can see what my camera is seeing and make sure that what I'm recording is actually decent. I'm also going to focus on maybe some lighting. I do have a few extra lights I can set around, but I want to make sure that's good too. So those are my two main focuses right now as far as equipment goes. If you have any other suggestions as far as equipment or setup or how to do it, please down in the comments let me know. I mean, I'm totally new to this. If you're experienced or know something that I don't, it would help. My ideal plan is just to grow naturally, do it at my own pace, when I can do it, and at an optimal pace. I don't want to be releasing one video a month or anything like that. So right now it's been about one a week with some shorts in there, but sometimes my brain flips me on my head and says, you need to get stuff out, you need to get stuff out, you need to get stuff out. So I really gotta constantly remind myself that I need to slow down. It's gonna take time no matter what, so just do it at your own pace so you don't get sick of it. You've got other priorities as well. This is not a full-time job. I have a full-time job, I have a family, so I have to prioritize those things over this and fit this in. So that's another struggle with the YouTube growing pains for a new channel, at least that I've had some issues with. I don't know if you have your own channel or anything, if you've experienced those kind of growing pains or any other things that I might run into soon. You can go ahead and tell me down in the comments below. A heads up is always nice. I think in closing, this is totally normal for a new YouTuber. It feels weird that I can just say that. I don't really know if I am that. I'm almost positive every YouTuber or someone who makes YouTube videos goes through these kinds of questions in their head every time they, when they start a new channel. So I'm not worried about it by any means. I'm gonna go at my own pace no matter what. But I think from that video, that footage alone really helped cement that I need to prioritize and have more realistic expectations of what I can do for my videos. So I definitely learned some lessons, I would say. Keep it real, have real expectations. I need to do testing for footage, for certain kinds of videos, specifically miniature painting videos. I need to prioritize equipment based on the types of videos I want to do at this time. I need to remember to have fun with it. Otherwise, there's no point in doing it if I'm not having fun. Well, that's it for this week. It's a pretty short one. Sorry I couldn't get a miniature video out. That kind of stinks, but you live and you learn. But yeah, that's it for this week. I hope you learned something. I hope you play something this coming week, and I will see you next time.
The remote, and I will say with a minor action, you could probably like spend some time figuring out how it works, not just it's movement, you know, that you can
When you play mobile shooters,
but also there's like buttons on it, you can pull down command lines and things like that. There's other like just clear, obvious
burn wood pile.
But yeah.
People have died on the tower already.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
The tower is dead.
The first one was hilarious.